Okay, my first grade engineers. We're going to work on your Kiwi kit that you got. And this one, you're making a record launcher. I'm sorry, a rocket launcher. This is called Fun with Flight. So, first thing, actually before I even get out my supplies, make sure that you check with your parents or person who's looking after you wherever you are that you're going to make, and ask them if it's okay for you to make this. Okay? Make sure you always check first. And as we're making, I'll talk about keeping our area cleaned up and all the different things you want to be thinking about as you're doing it. So the first thing I'm going to do is find my directions. So there's 2 booklets in this, and one is a little exploration booklet that you can look at. It has some cartoons in it and some fun stuff that you can do. Some information, some little learning stuff about how rockets fly. So you're going to do that part on your own. So this video is just for going step by step on how to make it. So we want to have the instructions, and I'm going to be going through the instructions ahead of time. Oh, we're not only making a rocket launcher, I think we're making a kite too. Let's see. So the first part, so we might have to do this in 2 parts because sometimes I run out of time. Yeah, there's a rocket launcher and rockets and a kite. Okay, so the first part is a rocket launcher. So I'm going to look at the instructions and get out all my materials. So there's a little place where it says, shows you what you need. So I want to make sure I get those out. And I like to put everything in the same order it is in the picture, so I know I have everything. Okay? So that means I'm going to set up my work area just like the picture. So let's see. Here's the rocket launcher thing. And kite. I need some wood pieces that are in this bag. Feel free to fast forward through parts of the video if you want, because I'm showing everything I'm doing, but sometimes that can be boring for somebody to watch. Okay, so here's the 2 pieces. They look like that. Here's these pieces. So I'm going to have to put some stuff closer together because I'm going to run out of room. The stick, there's more than 1 stick, but I only need 1 right now, so I'm going to put the other one back in the bag. The launcher base, which is, I think, in this bag. And again, the reason I'm videoing this part and having you kind of watch me go through it is this is how long it's going to take you, right, to do this. So let's see if I can find the launcher base, because there's a lot of stuff in this bag. Okay, this is the launcher base. Looks like the picture. Okay, here's this. I need this orange thing, this kind of like stopper. There's a launcher tube, I think is one of these, and rubber rings, which are in the box. Okay, and there's 4 rings in the box, but I only need 2 for this. And there's lots of things in here, but it only shows me 1. I think I need there's different size straws in here. I think I need I don't know which one I need. Oh, I think I need the plastic one. So that's longer than the other ones, and it's thicker plastic. Okay. So the launcher tube. This is hard plastic. The other things that are in here are more like straws, like smoothie straws, kind of. So these are soft plastic. Okay, So now I have my supplies, and it looks like the picture. Okay, step 1. Okay, so first of all, I need to get this out of the way. Make sure you have enough room. Step 1, hold the launcher base with the white side up. Okay, so white side up. Then crease the launcher base along the score lines. The score lines means where it's already kind of been bent. Okay, so I'm going to bend those lines. And it says maybe some of your bases are going to have little pieces of things that you have to poke out. This one was fine. I didn't need to poke anything out. Step 2, gently roll the sides of the launcher base together and push the tabs through. So I want to push these tabs through these holes. And it says roll it because it's going to be round on top but flat on the bottom. So I also have to bend these. Okay, so now I'm going to bend them through these holes. And match up the tabs. And there. It says stop and check. Once the tabs are pushed in, the launcher base should make a gumdrop shape. Yep, that's a gumdrop shape. You could, if you wanted, put some tape on those tabs. I'm not going to do that. It seems to be holding together fine. Step 3, find the holes in the launcher base with the red borders. Okay, this looks orange to me, but it's the only one with a color border. They're just on this side. The other side doesn't have it. So I'm going to assume that when they say red, they mean these orange borders. Push a wood leg piece through the red hole on one side and out the other. Okay, so this is the leg piece. And we want so this piece right here is going to go through the hole, and then it's going to go all the way out to the other side. And I might be moving things around. I'm using a couple different cameras, so I want to make sure the cameras see what I'm doing. Okay, and add the second to the other end of the base the same way. So again, you want to make sure it's the same direction. You're going through the orange rectangle. And I'm going to push it through, and then there's a little more square piece on the other end. And I want to make sure it comes through there. Okay, my base tore a little bit on that one, but that's okay. Okay, so this has legs, right? Okay. Step 5, line up the holes in the wooden U piece. Okay, so if you look at it like this, it looks like a U. This way, not so much. With the rainbow circles. Okay, so I'm thinking this rainbow circles right here, where they have the different colors. It's not really rainbow colors, but that's okay. So the rainbow circles. So with the rainbow circles on the launcher base. So we're lining this up. Oh, okay. And I'm seeing the circles on this, putting it on the same side. So nope. See, I was doing it wrong. Okay, I want to put this thing through this hole. Just put it in the wrong place. I was putting it in here. Okay, and then if you do that, you'll see that there's some little notches right here. We're going to go on those. So I think, oh, there's a thing in the bottom too. So you got to make sure that it goes through the bottom so those things will fit into the notches. Otherwise, they're not going to be at the right place. Okay, I'm just going to kind of stick my fingers in here a little bit and make sure that the wood's poking through. Okay, and you can see my circles are aligned with the rainbow circles. Okay, the holes in the U piece should match up to the holes. Yep, that's what I just showed you. And the center of the U piece should stick out the bottom, and the side should click into their holes. Okay, that's what I was just talking about. So then I'm going to assume we're doing the same thing with this one. So make sure the holes are on the same side as these holes. Push this through. Make sure it clicks through. Again, I'm going to put my fingers in here a little bit and make sure that they're clicking in these holes. All right, looking good. Okay, step 7. push the launcher tube into the wide end of the foam connector. So this is a connector, so you have this end that's a bigger opening than this end. Ooh, I match. Okay, so we're pushing that through the wide opening. Twist the foam, let's see. Then push the other end of the pump. Push the launcher, then push the other end of the pump. Okay, so I just did this wrong. So when they say the wide end of the foam connector, they're talking about this part. This is a wider hole, but they're talking about this part of the wider end of the connector. So I'm pushing this, so I pushed it through the wrong way. So I'm going to push this in here because I realize this big piece won't fit in here. You want to push this connector inside the pump like a cork. Okay, and we're going to push this as far down as we can. So in the picture, it has it coming almost all the way up to this ring, but I don't think it's going to match quite that great. Pretty good. Okay. Step 8, insert the launcher and foam connector through the bottom, okay, through that hole of the launcher. Okay, so it's going to go through the bottom here and out the side there. There we go. Bend the flexible tube toward the side with these holes. Okay. Okay, so you can see this wide part. So this thing you can change the angle. So you can make it go straight or up or down or whatever. You actually can't change it that much. I think you'd have to hold it. Okay. Step 9, slide a rubber ring into the end of the dowel. This stick is called a dowel. Oh, so this is how we're going to hold this thing in place. Step 10, push the end of the dowel without the rubber ring. So this one, the rubber ring's going to stop it. We're going to go through these holes. And we want this underneath this tube. It's going to go under the tube, out the other hole. You guys can see this. And then I'm going to put this other ring on here. So this is going to, what these little O-rings are going to hold this in place so it doesn't slide out. And you're going to push it all the way to the piece of wood. Okay. Add another ring. I already did that. The rubber ring should be against the wood leg pieces. Okay, I said that. Stop and check. Okay, so you can see now, unfortunately, it seems like you should be able to adjust this angle. Oh, you can. Okay, so that means that when you're doing you might have to pull it a little bit. So if I wanted to go straight up, this hose is going to go inside more, and then like that, so I can have different angles for my rocket. Okay, so there's our rocket launcher. Part B, make your rockets. You're going to be, can you hear that? You're going to step on that thing to launch your rocket. Okay, part B, make your rocket. So we need these. It looks like I only need 4 of them. So it's only the orange and the green ones. There's 2 clear ones in here right now. We don't need those. So I got, and I'm going to put those back in the bag. And then, go back to my thing. I need these little green stopper thingies. And we're going to decorate. So in this other bag with kite stuff, there's also some rocket stuff. So we got 4 pieces of, let's see. Again, I want to put it like my picture. So I got these, got these. I got the 4 decoration kind of things. And the rocket stickers. Oh. which I think is these stickers, maybe not. That's the Kite stuff. Let's see, rocket stickers. I'm not sure. Oh, I see. I'm not going to take these off. These things are stickers that come off. So I think I need those. I don't know if I need these. I don't think so. Okay, so lay a strip of rocket fins flat with the white and blue sides up. Okay, again, that looks green to me. So they just mean not the decorated side. So we're going to take one of these. Let's see which one I like the best right now. I kind of like the one with the stars, so I'm going to use one of those. Okay, so turn it that way. Pinch two of the blue sides together. As you do this, a white... Okay, so... This is not doing what it says. Pinch two of the blue sides together. You're just folding it like this. As you do this, the white edges will come together. This is confusing to me. I'm just going to use the picture. So we want the white edges to be coming together like this, as far as I can tell. So you should be looking at, it should be like this. Keep pinching the blue sides together and folding till only the white edges, you can see white. So you want it to be like this. Most of the blue should be hidden. If you see a lot of blue, you may need to refold your line. So however you do it, oh, I see. I think they meant pinch it on this side. I don't know. Their directions are confusing, but this is what you want it to look like. So however you fold it to make it look like that is fine. Stick a white sticker on top to hold the folds in place. So on this thing, there's some colored stickers, and then there's these white ones. So you're going to take the white one, and you might need somebody to help you hold this together. We'll see. Kind of looks like a band-aid. So I'm going to put it across all these folds, so I want them to hold in place. I don't want to put it on where this cutout is. So I'm going to start there so I don't make it go too far up. Oops. Okay. And then these things kind of hang down, and it looks okay in the picture. It looks like that. Actually, I'm going to bend this a little bit more because it looks like these are supposed to go straight down. Okay. So, wrap the white sides of the fin around the bottom of the wide straw. Okay, so because you want it to be, these are, oh, I think we want, so you want it's fins, so you want these slanty parts to be on, towards the long end of the straw, and you want it to be flat on the bottom. Okay, and we're going to be closing this up. Overlap the fin so the end with the curved hole is on top. Okay, so the end with the curved hole on top. So you should have three, so it should look like three fins. Then use a large colored sticker to hold it down. So these stickers, so there's little tiny ones and there's big ones, so I'm going to, and this matches what's on here, so I'm going to put that and then put that and hold it down. Okay, that's pretty tight. You might want to do this without the straw first and then poke the straw in, or definitely you might need to have somebody help you and hold it. Now I'm doing this kind of on a soft surface, so it's not standing up great. But I can see if I was on a book or something, this would stand great. Okay, use 3 small colored stickers to attach the fins to the straw. Okay, so now we don't want this thing sliding around, so we're going to use these little stickers. And I'm going to put it in 3 places, so I want to put it here. You can put it however you want. I might want to put it sideways myself, but I'm going to do it the way they show in the directions. On my next one, I might experiment and put it going the other way. Because we have 4 rockets we can make. Make sure this is where you want it before you start putting these on. It's hard because sometimes you push this when you're sticking on the stickers. So be careful about that. Okay, step 8. Okay, so we're making that end of a rocket, so we're going to push this in the end. So now we have a rocket. So now you're going to do that with all the other rockets to get all 4 rockets. Okay, I'm just going to check my time for a second. Sorry that you have to watch me get up and do this, but... Okay, I should have enough time to launch it. I have to check my camera because Miss Gross, every time she does this, forgets to bring her timer. Okay, so I'm not going to go through making all the other 4 rockets. So launch your rockets. So, I'm not sure how well I can video this, so I'm going to put this aside so I can make these rockets later. I guess I do need all 4 of these things. There's 2 more of these in the box that I didn't get out. We're going to put all this aside. I'm going to put this in just one bag since all this stuff goes together now. So take these straws out of this bag. So it's always good to try to organize your materials as much as possible. You don't have to watch me make all the rockets. But this stuff all goes together. So I'm going to put it all together in this bag for later. And you definitely want to keep this stuff away from pets and younger siblings because you can end up with it all over the place. Alrighty, so let's try launching the rocket. I'm going to have to make a separate video for the kite. Okay, so you have your rocket launcher. This is going to, I don't think I'm going to be able to really video launching it, but you'll get the idea. So this is what you push on, but you should, a lot of times people step on that, right? You stomp it. It's called a stomp rocket. So we're going to put that there. Maybe I'll try getting up and stomping it, see what happens. And aim your rocket. So if I wanted to go straight up, I got to push this thing in more. And my cat is probably going to go crazy when I start doing this. Okay, I'm noticing my little tape things are coming off. I'm just pushing them down. Okay, so let's see. Oh! Okay, that flew way better than I thought. It flew so good that the tape came off on my rocket where I taped it right here. It like hit and it pushed the straw down because it hit my ceiling. So that's not so great. So maybe it'd be better to tape it through the bottom. Okay, so then I'm going to try just using my hand. So then if you want it to not go so straight up. Okay, I just did it with my hand. That flies really good. I'm definitely going to be making more rockets because my cat is now awake. So do not shoot these at your animals, okay? That's mean. Okay, but if you shoot them at the wall, and if you have cats or dogs that like to chase things, and then it bounces off the wall and they chase it, that's nice. Please do not shoot these direct. This is way stronger than I thought. Do not shoot it directly at anybody. Okay, let's try a different angle a little bit. Yeah, so you can actually do that with your hand. It's not too bad. This has a lot more force than I thought. Okay, so that's the rocket launcher and the rockets. And I'm going to have to make a separate video to make the kite. So we'll stop here. Have fun with this. Again, do not shoot these at people or pets. Okay? Make sure you clean up your mess. I would make sure you take this off. Just so if you don't want little brothers and sisters playing around with it. So I'm going to put this aside and turn off my camera and start a new video for the kite. Part 2 of Fun with Flight, making the kite. So that rocket launcher was super fun. And since we're not really supposed to be going outside too much right now, I'm not sure how much fun the kite will be, but okay, so it's it. So this is Fly a Kite. So again, I'm going to get my materials and put them in like the picture. Just in case you're wondering, I have a camera on my head that I'm trying called the GoPro, and I have an iPad and a regular camera that I'm shooting this with because shooting video is new to me and I'm trying some different things. Okay, so I need those things. So there's some little markers in here. Again, check with who's ever in charge at your house before you start making anything. And especially anything where it can make a mess. Okay, so the markers, clear stickers. So this is where these clear stickers came in. The clear straws. Which, in the box, yep, there's one. Here's the other one. And these thingies. So I guess this is probably the tail for the kite. Yep, kite tails. And I'm going to take them out. And again, you don't want to watch me fumbling around taking things out of the box. Please feel free to fast forward through this, but the length of this video is about the length of how long it's going to take you to make it, right? So I'm showing you everything. So you and your parents, if they're helping you, or whoever's helping you, have an idea of how long it's going to take to do this whole setup. Okay, so we got the tails. Okay, so kites, markers, clear stickers, straws, tails, string. Okay, so something else that's in these bags, they get extra stuff. They have extra O-rings. They have extra dowels, but I want to show you something else that's in here because I want you to be careful with it because this is not good. They have these little silica gel packs, and this is so moisture doesn't build up because you don't want to get mold and stuff. But my cat has gotten one of these and started to chew on it. I've seen little kids pick it up. Do not leave these around. Same thing with the bags. You want to make sure that you throw it away if you're not going to use it for storage. Okay, these things, they feel weird. Animals will like them. Don't let your pets and your younger siblings and stuff get these. They have extra pieces in a lot of these just so if you break and something gets broken, it's just fine or lost. Okay, so let's make our kite. So pick a kite and use the marker to color it however you want. Okay, I'm not going to have you watch me color stuff. I don't think. So this is one of the kites. This one's kind of pretty because it's like stained glass, so you could color all these little different things, different color. Again, I'm not going to have, you're going to color this stuff on your own. Like this in the picture. So, okay, so you can do that. I don't know what these things mean, but they're at the top. I'm going to use this one. Again, you can take the markers. All the markers are for to color it. So I'm just going to do one thing and then... okay, so when you fold the kite, only the sections outlined in red will show. Okay, so the outside parts are what's going to show. This middle part is not going to show. So don't decorate it in here. Right? Let me put a cap back on that. Same thing with this one. You're not going to do any decoration here. This would be really pretty. It would look like stained glass if you color these all different colors. Okay? Right now, since the makerspace is purple and green, I'm going to do a couple of makerspace stars on this. So I'm going to put one here. Color it in. Again, you color your kite however you want. But again, don't color it on the inside part, just these out. This is a trapezoid and the outside trapezoid. I'm not sure if that's a trapezoid. Trapezoid is more even than this. I forget what this is called for sure, so I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I'll have to look it up later. And maybe I'll put it in the instructions what this shape is called. Anyway, so I don't, as a teacher, I don't want to give you bad information. Okay, so decorate it. I'm sure you're going to want to put more decorations. So that's step one. Fold the kite along one of the diagonal lines. So you're going to fold these, and they already are kind of, you can feel it that they had bent it a little bit. So you want to be on all those little dotted lines. If you have fingernails, you're going to, once you get it exactly right, you're going to want to probably do that with your fingernails. And you're going to fold it over to the other one. I think this was the wrong side up, because if I do it on this one, it feels folded right. Yeah. Okay, so I was on the wrong side of this kite. The way I should have been able to tell was that right here, this is upside down. So, and also in the picture, the little logo is on my right. So I actually decorated on the wrong side, and I was folding it on the wrong side. So you want the little Kiwi Crate to be on your right, and it should be right side up so you can read it. So let's try that again. And I leave my mistakes in because these are the kind of mistakes people are going to make. You know, it's not the end of the world. But what I do notice is when I do fold it on the correct side, this already has a fold in it, so it's way easier. Okay, so now this just folds right over, and that's nice. Okay, and again, I can still see both my stars because this is kind of clear, not clear, but it's translucent, right? It's not clear, but you can see through it. Kiwi Crate is there. Okay, once folded, the kite will be flat. Okay, unfold the kite. Awesome. Fold the other side of the kite, same way. Okay, so that's the side I folded on the wrong side before, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to fold, unfortunately. I bent it the wrong way already. But again, that's okay. So far, there's nothing that no mistakes that I've made that can't be undone. I haven't cut anything, I haven't. Okay, and so then I fold that one over to like that, and that's fine. And fold that to that side, and that's flat. Okay, so let's fold it over. Okay, so I want it to be like this. This looks different than I thought it was going to. Sorry. Huh. All right. Okay, so fold the kite, fold the other side. Add some clear stickers along the fold to hold it together. So we're going to put some stickers here to hold it together. So they're clear, you won't be able to see them. So if you have decorations there, you won't be able to, you'll be able to see your decorations through it. So I'm just going to put a few stickers on here. I'm going to put some at the top. And the bottom. Okay, so what happened was I got this stuck too hard to the paper, so I'll try a different one. Give you lots of extra stickers. So I'm going to put one on the bottom part. And I'm going to put a couple in the middle. And again, if you don't want to watch me putting stickers on here, you can fast forward through this part of the video. So what I'm noticing is some of these stickers, it's pulling up the paper too. So it's a good thing there's a lot of extra ones. And I don't have any fingernails anymore. Or I don't have some that I usually use. Okay, I'll get one there. Okay. Put the straw on the top of the kite. Okay, so this, oh good. That's why it looks like a straw. So we're going to put the straw here and add clear stickers onto each end to hold it down. Okay. These stickers don't look long enough to me to do that, but we'll see. So sticker down on the paper, get it on the straw. I guess they are long enough. Don't want to have to try to get them up again every time I do this. Okay, Get the straw even. The straw's a little bit longer than the picture, so you want it even on both the ends. I think if I did this again, I might try to put the stickers on the straw first and then push it down on the kite. Okay, you just want to get this straw stuck to the kite. However you do it is going to be fine. Okay, choose a kite tail and stick it to the bottom with a clear sticker. Okay, so since I have green and purple, I think I'm going to take a green tail. That looks like yellow though, and I don't like that together, so I guess I'll take a blue tail. Okay, so right here, there's a little thing that shows you where it is, so you want to put the tail there. So nicely they have these little markings on everything to show you where stuff goes. I think I might put more than one sticker on this. Let me look and see if I need more stickers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we have a lot of extra stickers. So I'm going to put some more stickers on this I really want to hold this down. And I think I might put another sticker on the straw too. That's totally up to you. I just know that, oh, but we need to, okay, so I don't want to use too many because we have another kite to make. So this part, probably should have cut a sticker in half. Okay, so I'll leave the straw. So now, flip your kite over. So now you can see the tails like this, and this part should be sticking up. The straw's on the other side. Okay, so cut a long piece of string, tie one end through the hole in the bottom of your kite. So there's a hole right here, and this nice yarn that they're giving us for string, which is behind the end. Okay, I'm not going to cut this right now. I'm going to leave this as a holder so I can hold my kite instead of holding the string. Again, totally up to you. You have if you have other string at your house, you don't have to use this string. If you're going to make two kites, you might want to cut it in half. I like having a long string on a kite, so you're going to want to tie it and then probably tie it again. You might not want to tie it too tight. I'm not yanking it, just because in case you want to get it off later to put it on another kite. So it's still holding the kite, it's fine. Oh, that's nice because it matches the tail too. I like that. Okay, and I'm going to hold this, I'm going to keep this as a holder for the string so that I can wind the string back up. I will not be taking this kite outside to fly it, but when you're flying it, you can be holding this and letting it unravel. Unless they tell you to make a stick. Okay, flip your kite, hold the end of the string, and run fast. So if you go outside with this, what I find works better is you have somebody hold the kite and walk away from you, and then they let go when you start running. But it's been a really long time since Miss Gross has flown a kite, so I have no idea. Okay, so there's your kite. And if you have a lot of decorations, it's going to be really pretty. We have some nice days out. The sun will shine through, and it'll be really pretty. I think that's all. If you're in trouble getting your kite to fly, start with a short amount of, okay, that's what I was saying. Okay, so, and then there's some experiments in here that you can do with different angles for your rocket and different things about the kite. The tail weighs it down, so that's what makes your kite stay like this instead of going like this, hopefully. I just took that way off camera, so that was silly. So instead of your kite flying like this, it should fly like this because the tail makes this end way down. And that's it. You made a rocket launcher, you made rockets, and you made a kite. So lots of stuff that flies through the air. Check out the experiments in this. Check out the Explore book, which has some cool stuff. And have fun with your rocket launcher and kite. And remember, clean up your area. Make sure you clean everything up. If you didn't make both the kites today, put everything away in the box so you have it for later. Check before you make anything. Ask permission to use the space where you're going to make it, and to make sure you clean up everything. Okay, and There we go. That's it. Your rocket launcher. Oh, where's my rocket? Ah. Your rocket launcher. See, this isn't working that great. I just want to tell you. These little sticker things are coming off. This one already came all the way off. So, and this is not sticking together well. So you might want to add some more tape if you have tape. There's a lot, actually there's kind of a lot of extra stickers, I think, so you could put more. But I'm just saying this bottom piece is coming off. I would have put some stickers, I think, over the end instead of up here. Okay, but there you go. Rocket launcher, rocket, kite, and that's his project. I hope you have fun making it. Please make sure you put your pictures of your project and maybe some videos of you playing with it in Seesaw. And have fun. Don't get frustrated. Watch the video so it can help you. Bye.